The program has as purpose to manage employees' time contributions all in one. So to use it, you start by creating the employees at the level of info. You put the name of the employee, you put either the hourly or monthly salary. Then you select whether under tip salary, you select whether it is the person has a fixed salary or the person works on an hourly basis. So after putting the information, you select years under active and you put the date of entry of the employee, which will be calculating the number of years in the company. The payroll, you get to the payroll, you refresh in order to have the updated information on a daily basis for employees with hourly rates. You will have to enter according to the days, the hours worked, or the entry time and the exit time of work. At the level of the payroll, you will see it will begin to calculate the number of hours according to the hourly rate. And here you can see overtime in case there is overtime or time worked above 173 hours. For employees with fixed salaries, at the level of the timesheet, if they have you enter them at the time in the timesheet only if they work for extra hours aside their normal working hours. And in that case, when you put their information, you select their years. If we go to the overtime sheet, you notice that he has calculated the overtime and it's available in the payroll. There is now an individual pay slip for every employee, which can actually be printed. You can use the arrows up and down to be navigating from one employee to another. The calculations are done both fiscal and social contributions. The settings are in the page parameter where the different criteria of calculations are there. If you want to calculate longevity a bonus, you select the years, and at the level of the payroll, you notice that longevity a bonus is being calculated. If not, you take no. The longevity bonus is based on this table. Also, you notice as I've stopped it, it's no more calculating. If you want to stop the calculation of contribution and fiscal for an individual, you get to this page and you take no at the level of the employees list. You notice that for that employee, the informations are not calculated. And as I activate it back, you see everything comes back to normal. For advanced salaries, in case an employee is taken advance, you get to this worksheet. Advanced salary, you put the date, you put the employee's name, you put the amount and the motive for the advance, then you validate. So when you go to the payroll, you'll see it's already there, the 30,000 according to the period which was actually entered. And from the pay slip, you will notice that the balance net to be paid is actually calculated. In terms of indemnities and the bonuses, you go to the page for indemnities and bonuses. You start by selecting or putting the date for which you're giving the bonus or indemnity to the individual. Then you go ahead and select the name of the employees to whom you're giving the indemnities. There are many lines. You can put as many lines of employees as possible. You just put the different indemnities, which can actually be set up at the level of settings, the different types of indemnities. But when you validate, it actually goes at the level of the archives, which will later on appear at the level of the payroll, depending on the period which was selected. If you select the different period, you will see the information will not appear because we did not enter it within this period. So everything is according to period here, and the settings concerning the indemnities are in parameter. You can now have individual pay slip giving all the balances and everything. If you want to print it, you can print one by one, but for that you need to go to settings and change the location, meaning you need to create a folder in documents. I'm going to create, for example, a folder. I will call it test, so you see how it goes. So I've called it test. So I will go back to the worksheet, I go there and I remove salary and I put test because that's the folder I created. You do same in your own case. As I take entry May, I take years, you'll notice that it will say congratulations, done. It will convert the pay slip into PDF file. If I enter inside, you will see it, and this is how it looks like. So You can also do for all employees in case you do not want to do it one by one. So let me delete this and go back at the level of the payroll, and I take for all employees. It means that if there are 100 employees, as you take yes, you see how it's moving. It's already converting for all of them into PDF, and from the test folder, you will see all of them are there. You can print it anytime you want. Finally, there is a summary of fiscal contributions and social contributions, which can help you to make monthly declarations and also give you an overview of how much the employer and the employees are supporting in these payroll taxes and contributions. That is it about the program. You might want to get it for yourself in order to manage your employees. The link is available at the description. You pay and download, customizable, add your own need the way you want it to be. Thank you, and get to you soon.